Welcome to the baddest YouTube channel in the world. This is Rod OG, live from the OG community. Now y'all already know how we do it here. We bring that fresh information. We got some things here that not many YouTubers are exposing. But you know, here in the OG community, I'm going to expose it. So we got something bangers, something that's going to make your head spin. But before we get into this video, let's make sure everybody stopping through is hitting that subscribe button. And for my day one OG community members and the ones that ride with us and show much support, let's make sure that we're hyping these videos up when we can and smashing that like button. That like button gonna help us push our videos through the algorithms. Them like buttons are very important. So everybody hit that like button on the video. Well, let me tell you, this right here, the government is always trying to hide things. But this, they're putting it right in our face. So it's really up to you to read the information and say, oh, it's real. Yeah, because it is. Don't be a fool. Now, without much ado, let's get into this video.
So this is what the Texas government gave pamphlets to the citizens.
Yeah.
Zombie attack, are you prepared? Provided by Texas Constable Adam S. Crawford.
Oh my God.
Why is there no like global emergency symbol? Because they obviously don't want that, fam. Now look, two videos of people who see cars that are zombie outbreak response team. Look, here's another one.
No way!
Zombie, how do you not know about this?
What the freak?
Tell you, the Walmart instance was the first one. A guy bit another guy in Walmart.
Yeah.
Was quarantined, tried to bite the doctors. The next one, two people on the road literally eating bunnies. Fur on, Carlos.
Whoa.
An old lady, she was walking down the street with raw chicken.
Yeah.
But look what she's eating. It's raw chicken.
Is that good?
He's eating it out of that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
You know?
Is this real?
All right, pass slowly. Zombie outbreak response team. What?
When the outbreak starts, you have about 48 hours before everything falls apart. The people who survive aren't lucky. They're prepared. Your location determines your survival. If you're in a city, get out. Fast. Cities become death traps. All those people packed together, that's a zombie buffet. And in a dense population center, the infection will spread faster than it can be contained. Hospitals fill with infected who don't know what's happening to them. They stumble into emergency rooms and spread the virus to medical staff. And don't call 911. Police stations get overrun by panicked citizens looking for weapons. The smart cops go home to protect their families. The rest become casualties. You need to be somewhere remote, a cabin, a homestead, or farm. If you don't own one, better know someone who does. Those places have what matters: food, water, and people who know how to defend them. Guns are loud. They attract attention you don't want. A bow and arrow works better. So does a knife, a bat, or a crowbar. Quiet weapons keep you alive longer. Skip the supermarkets. They're already swarming with desperate people. You need supplies ready before disaster strikes. Prep a bug-out bag. Forget the bottled water. Carry water purification tablets or a life straw water filter. Iodine pills for radiation exposure. You'll need food. MREs last 30 years, but food is heavy. Better if you learn how to hunt, clean, and cook your own meals. Pack paracord rated for 500 pounds. It could be used for everything: securing shelter, making tourniquets, starting fires, and it works as fishing line. Pack a solar radio, solar flashlight, real band-aids, and N95 masks. Take signaling mirrors and whistles. Toothbrush, toothpaste, toiletries. When you're stuck in the wild, you'll be happy you remembered those. In my kit, I keep thermal blankets, a small propane stove, and glow sticks. I've got a fire starter, a multi-tool, 3 different kinds of knives. Bring a needle and thread, good for repairing clothes and sewing up wounds. And if you don't have the stomach to stitch a cut, crazy glue will do in a pinch. And don't forget duct tape. It fixes everything and reinforces barricades. I even keep mini bug-out bags in all my vehicles. You can pick one up for about 40 bucks. Once you're out of the chaos, find a place where you can rest. Watch your lines of sight. Learn to set a perimeter, trip wires and snares, anything to alert you to danger. And find other people. Pool resources. Exchange knowledge and skills. Know your strengths and find people to shore up your weaknesses. Some people are fighters. Some are farmers. Some are planners. Some are builders. There's safety in numbers. But when connecting with strangers, trust your gut. Whether it's Conplan 8888 or some generic survival guide, they'll tell you the same thing. When the end of the world comes, the most dangerous thing you'll face isn't zombies, it's other people.
Civilian and military units shall be trained in containment and combat of classified, including irradiated classified with possibility of classified airborne, classified flesh-eating, classified, and or all of the above in such event as classified spewing, classified escape, are released or otherwise become uncontrollable.
Now, why would all of these things be put in place if it wasn't a possibility of a zombie apocalypse really happening? I mean, think about it. You mean to tell me that aliens are real? People in fear of aliens, but you don't think that a zombie apocalypse can happen? You got to be crazy. All the viruses that's going around, the ones they're creating in these labs, the ones that they're making in these labs and making them stronger to say, and they're justifying by making some of these viruses stronger because they're saying that, oh, they're coming up with antidotes for it for the future in case they mutate or become stronger on their own. Well, what if one of these viruses that y'all make stronger gets released? Then you have what you've seen on World War Z. People going into mass hysteria, killing, people transforming. I mean, passing on this virus from person to person. What would you do then? You wouldn't be able to stop and go and get food and water and shelter in safe places. Because guess what? It would happen all at once in a blink of an eye. Like, bam. What do you do then? You got to pay attention to your surroundings. You got to be prepared and know what you're preparing for. Like I said, listen up, my people. Here in the OG community, you know what I'm saying. I'm just giving you some information. It's up to you to believe it. It's up to you to take what I'm saying and put it forth into your life or not. I'm just here to give you some information. But pay attention to what's going on. Zombies? Why would they be telling you to prepare for zombies if it wasn't a possibility of it happening? Or they've already made zombies. That's the thing. There's already been zombies, or they wouldn't be bringing this up.
Air Force units may also be directed to combat said classified due to their enormous size and otherworldly strengths. Should event occur in urban areas, Jesus, that's classified, far surpassing our darkest nightmares. Should casualties exceed, classified body disposal actions shall be halted and associated resources shall be reallocated through classified underground, classified protected birthing centers. A new Bill of Rights shall be drafted and approved by classified. Having now reviewed the bill, I ask you to please cast your vote.
Lately, TikTok has been flooded with creepy clips that people swear prove something seriously wrong is happening, and this one from the UK has a lot of people freaked out. The person filming noticed a strange group of people gathering outside late at night. But what really makes the video unsettling is the way they move. Nobody talks, nobody reacts to each other, and every single person seems to be walking at the exact same slow pace, like they're all locked into the same pattern. They don't look around, they don't break formation, and they all keep heading in the same direction like they're being drawn somewhere. There's also this weird low sound in the background, and it makes the whole thing feel even more disturbing, almost like the noise is guiding them. People in the comments are completely split. Some think it's probably a social experiment, some kind of performance, or even footage from a horror project that got posted out of context. But others are convinced it's something much darker, like people under the effect of some unknown substance or virus that shuts off normal awareness. The creepiest part is that every one of them seems to be moving toward the exact same spot under the bridge, almost like something is waiting there. So what do you think this actually is? A staged prank? A weird public stunt? Or something way more disturbing? Drop your theory in the comments.
If zombie apocalypse ever happens in the United States of America, follow these instructions to increase your chance of survival. If the infected ones start running toward the sound of sirens in your city, do not follow the crowd. The first evacuation zones usually collapse within the first hours. Avoid hospitals, grocery stores, and gas stations. The most obvious places become traps the fastest when panic begins. If you find an infected person standing completely still, keep your distance. The silent ones aren't lost, they're listening. Never sleep in the same place 2 nights in a row. And if you hear someone calling for help outside, during the middle of the night, wait before answering. Because the sound, however hopeless it sounds, their chances of getting infected increase accordingly. Save this protocol. And if all the sounds outside suddenly stop, leave the house immediately, because that means the infected crowd has noticed something nearby.
The zombies are coming. The item next to you is how you're going to defend yourself. Quick, the zombies are coming. The item next to you is your defense weapon. We're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. The item next to you is your defense weapon. The zombies are coming. The item next to you is your weapon.
Bruh.
Turn. Zombies are coming. The item next to you is your defense.
What is happening? Yeah, give me the truth. Give me the truth, bro. That's scary. That's scary as heck. Give me the tea, bro. That's scary as heck. This is someone doing an acting stunt. Wait, so are these police also part of the act, or are they just like, not part of this? Real police. So they don't even know. Dude, she's just keeping up with the acting when there's real police around, though? Bro, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Scary. That's crazy commitment. And you don't need to continue. They're literally arresting you. Just let it go. Let it go, please. Dog, that is insane. No, just like stop. Just stop at this point. You know what I mean? Dang. Dude, that's crazy.
Here's where it gets interesting. We now have research notes from a top U.S. scientist who is intimately familiar with a zombie infection. He studied both the pre- and post-mortem zombie condition before PD. He has identified and named the virus, Cryptonecrophagia vulgaris, CNV. It's a retrovirus, and there's no cure. This scientist's notes indicate prions may also be involved in the infectious process. However, at this point it remains unclear what, if any, role they play. Remember the single life subject I mentioned earlier? Unfortunately, the subject and scientist are one and the same. We do not know how much time he has left before he's no longer of any use, except perhaps for dissection. So we need more live specimens. Keep that in mind during operations. Problem number 4. Mode of transmission, currently unknown. Transmission modes ruled out: bites, scratches, casual contact, vector infection, droplet, or airborne spread. Some Z team members can attest to the fact that bites and scratches don't spread infection, at least not yet. To date, 12 team members have been wounded while engaged in field operations. They've undergone mandatory 90-day quarantine. None have showed any signs of infection. Not all team members are out of quarantine yet, but we hope they'll be released and return to active duty soon. Problem number 5, emerging public awareness of the situation. I'm going to mention each of these points, then talk about them in greater detail. There are things you need to know. First, the Coconut Grove fly-in. Many of you were there. Then there's the Miami incident. Some of you were there. The CDC Zombie Apocalypse Preparedness Release. DHS released a fake zombie preparedness story. Then there's the recent purchases of large quantities of ammunition. About the Coconut Grove fly-in, Z-Teams 1, 2, and 3 cleaned down a zombie cell. That got a lot of public attention. Our cover story was that this was an urban assault exercise in preparation for the upcoming UN meeting. For now, our cover story is holding, but one got away. That led to the Miami incident. That should never have happened. About the Miami incident. Some of you were there. Our cover story was bath salts. That was blown when the autopsy results were leaked. There were no bath salts present. We're still dealing with the fallout, and we're investigating the leak. The CDC Zombie Apocalypse Preparedness Release, it was sent out against our wishes.
Zombies are real. I tried to tell you guys. Zombies are real. These things are not fake. Pay attention. Be prepared. Be prepared. Prepare your families. Prepare exit strategies. Be prepared. Because it's only a matter of time before this thing gets out of hand one day. Then what do? What do? You're not going to know what to do because you wasn't prepared. Let's get it together. Preparedness. That's the thing about in 2026. We're too comfortable. We think everything is sweet. Do you think that everything is going to be sweet forever? I'm sure the dinosaurs thought that too. Get your mind right.
Then they changed.
Zombies is not really the best term for them. More like completely demon-possessed people. They can think, they can do actions, they can fight with weapons.
These people are just, they're sprinting at you, they're savages, they are there to tear into your flesh.
They were like raping and killing them and sadistically torturing them as well. And they still have like some kind of plague and they will still try to bite you and eat you.
You know, they're not like the zombies off of Night of the Living Dead or Walking Dead movies or the Resident Evil movies. These things were fast. They were super strong. They were stronger than me.
I saw people who looked like zombies. These people had blisters. They had boils all over their bodies. They had been scorched by heat. Not only did they want to kill other people, they were also eating their flesh.
No freaking way. She'd have ran and jumped upon my goddamn vehicle like that. Listen, I am against hitting women. Women and children should be protected at all costs. But I tell you, She'd have ran and jumped up on my damn car like that and broke the windows, that ass would have got tapped that day. That'd have been an ass tapping day that day. Sorry to tell you. It is what it is. Ass tapping. That's crazy. Like you going nuts that crazy that you can run and jump up on somebody's hood of their car, bust their window with? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You would have had a bad day that day.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Oh hell no. Oh hell to the dog.
Bro, what the
This
what
crazy
the
motherfucker. The fuck she eating a dead deer?
It's a deer. She eating it, bro. Oh, wow.
Hey, you eating that shit? Hey.
They ain't gonna answer you, man. That motherfucker crazy. Shut the door, man. She come by you. And then you.
Who the fuck eats a dead
Yeah, you heard
deer?
dude said you sick as fuck. That's the
Folks.
wildest shit.
All right. Y'all know what happened after that. So
That is wild.
we got
shit.
27 more days.
I ain't never seen nothing
It's
like
over.
that.
This shit over. And you know they run fast as hell.
So I've been in the gym.
Ain't gonna be no bullets. That's not gonna do it. That's just gonna bring more of them. So I don't even know how to even. Ain't none of them zombie movies figure it out. They fucked Dr. Robert Neville up. That nigga had to blow his damn self up in that bitch. I said, oh my God. Jesus Christ, don't ever make those. And look at us. Here we go. That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I'm gonna be like that Blake lady on The Walking Dead. I'm putting them bitches on two leashes. Yeah. Give me a samurai sword. Cut the head right off. Crazy as hell. Don't come near me. Don't come near my house.
Did you know that in 2013, dead bodies started rising from their graves on live television? But this wasn't a movie. It was a real emergency broadcast that sent thousands of people into complete panic. It happened in Montana. Families were watching their regular TV shows when suddenly, the emergency alert system took over every channel. A robotic voice announced that the dead were coming back to life in specific towns. Bodies were climbing out of graves and attacking the living. The broadcast named exact locations where people lived. 911 operators were flooded with terrified calls. People locked their doors, grabbed weapons, and prepared for the zombie apocalypse. The message felt completely real because it was coming through the official emergency system that warns about tornadoes and disasters. But here's the disturbing truth. Hackers had broken into the system using default passwords that were never changed. They could broadcast anything to millions of people. The same thing happened in other states too. This exposed how easily someone could weaponize our emergency systems to create mass hysteria. And the scariest part, those security holes still exist today.
Exiting average speed zone.
Zombie apocalypse trucks.
Wow. First, a couple months ago, it was zombie deer in Ohio. And that was creepy as it is, because we all know Ohio, right? I love Ohio, but we all know Ohio. And now Montana is facing an emergency as zombie trout have begun appearing in the rivers across the state. Now, that might not mean much to you, and I might be reaching with this, but zombie deers, zombie trout, UFOs, aliens, interdimensional beings. I mean, what else? What else is going to hit this planet? Like, right now, I'm thinking, how many people ate those zombie trout and zombie deer, and who's going to be the first one to walk the earth?
He got a point.
Dead. Eating people. I can't believe we're in the middle of a possible zombie fucking apocalypse.
I can.
Okay, so you all know that the ice cap is melting and it's releasing a lot of old stuff into the air. It is, okay? And I was asked today, what do I think about the zombies situation? I don't think too much about it. It's a disease that makes people rabid and bite. And that bite is contagious, and the other person bites. Do they eat your brains out? No, they don't. And I don't think there's a cure yet. I'm sure they're working on it. But there are other diseases too. So, you want to stay away from people who look rabid, number one. That's always good. And with all the new diseases and release of other things into the population, to decrease it. What you want to do is wear a mask. I have pulmonary fibrosis, and therefore, when I'm out in public, like Costco, I need to wear a medical mask, not just a flimsy mask. And it's important that I stay alive. So, I have to start doing that. I don't want to bring anything home to Janet either, or take it to any of my clients' homes or my friends' homes.
So I'm guessing Janet must be her partner. Just gonna throw that out there.
So that's what's going to happen. You need to protect yourself. You need to be smart. You need to keep distance between you and strangers. Just common stuff. And don't go spit on, don't go exchanging body juices with people you don't know are perfectly healthy. If you catch my drift. Okay. So, I shall talk to you later. And let's get prepped. Water, stored, and ready to eat. Food is a priority. Off-grid cooking, heating, lighting, air circulation, medical supplies over the counter, and your prescriptions. Remember the animals, remember the children's needs, remember the needs of the elderly.
Bitch, this better be fake. Y'all peep this shit. Before I get into it, let me make this abundantly motherfucking clear. I am a see it to believe it type of motherfucker. So with that being said, I ain't believing shit until I actually see it for myself. Not on the internet, not on somebody else's video, right in 3D. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's get into it. Why the fuck are people coming up left and right talking about there is a zombie apocalypse going on right now? Let me send it to one more time to the people in the back tab. They have made reports stating, and I quote, There are zombie apocalypse happening fungal right now on planet ER. So first and foremost, let's get into it.
Well, first thing I want to say is, if you don't believe and you got to see it to believe it, once you get to see it, it's too late. Just know that. Once your eyes lay eyes on zombies, you're too late to be prepared. Now you have to survive how you can survive. And that's the name of the game. It's always going to be, just like Moses, he had people that come and follow him. He opened up that Red Sea, and some followed, some didn't. That's just the name of the game. You can't get everybody to follow. But those who do, it may save your life.
The first video was in London. Now, granted, when I saw these videos, first I heard somebody else talking about it, and I was like, bitch, I ain't believing none of this shit until I saw the goddamn videos. Now, in the UK, there was zombies walking around and shit like that. Like, literally just walking around. And then people in, like, London and shit, they all looking at them like, are they good? Is this fake? Like, are they advertising for a movie? You know what I mean? It's like, that's the first thing I thought. Then shit gets weirder because same thing happened in Tennessee. Only this time, you know, they look like the exact same thing. But see, the ones in the UK, one of them was actually holding some kind of poster or some shit. The one in Tennessee, those ones not holding no poster at all. So I'm just like, okay, that's weird. The one in North Carolina, girl, that shit scared me. Now that one I seen like a couple of months ago, and I was just like, maybe she owns something, you know what I mean? But this couple had recorded somebody, and they was eating like carcass. And I mean, this animal was not cooked or anything like that. She was eating it directly from the goddamn source. It was nasty as hell. I said, ugh, and I just kept it moving. You heard? That shit was weird. And then there's something that's happening in Seattle. The exact same thing. Zombies randomly walking the fuck around. Like I said, I don't know. And then on top of that shit, they are claiming that the disease comes from deer. Baby, I don't know who or what to believe. All I'm saying is, bitch, I ain't ready for this shit. I'm terrified and I don't know what the fuck is real on now. So with that being said, like I said, I'ma see.
What the fuck?
So you're trying to tell me with everything going on in 2026, we now have to worry about a zombie outbreak? Apparently, over the last few days, multiple people have been claiming they're seeing zombies. And there are some seriously weird videos going around that I've come across, showing people allegedly eating raw meat, roadkill, and in a few clips, things that honestly look a little too big to be animals. There's one story that came out of North Carolina where a woman claimed she was walking with her husband and saw this other woman on the side of the road eating what looked like it was a raw deer carcass. And that report isn't the only one, like this video here, which shows someone doing something kind of suspicious. I'm not going to show what she's actually doing there, but you get the idea. And supposedly this started happening first in the UK, where a group of people claim to have stumbled upon some zombie-looking creatures appearing to consume what looked like human remains. And just recently there's been a rumor going around about a Walmart in Tennessee where somebody bit another person in the store and the whole place was locked down and nobody could leave. The bite victim was taken to the hospital where people are now claiming that this person started changing and trying to bite hospital staff. Now, I can't find anything verifying that story, so take it with a huge grain of salt. But do you remember a few years ago when the CDC released this zombie preparedness guide? They said it was just a fun way to teach emergency readiness, but what if they knew something that we don't? Now, a zombie outbreak like this in the movies, That's just fiction, right? But some have said if something like a zombie outbreak did happen, it wouldn't be the undead, but something more like a prion disease, like what happened to some deer, or mutated rabies, or a parasitic fungus like cordyceps that somehow evolved to cross over to humans, which isn't supposed to be possible. Now, this is probably just the internet doing what the internet does best, and there's nothing actually going on here, but with the way things have been going this year, who knows? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Guys, I'm telling you, he's found another one. He's found another zombie, footage of zombie. He's literally just gone out just now. He sent me this video just now. He's like going into a park here. This is, my source has found more footage in the south of England of zombies.
Mate, what's that?
Now, people have been commenting since my last video saying, oh, it's not real, like, oh, it's fake, acting a crap. I'm telling you, this is happening in the south of England. This come up. Keir Starmer has resigned today, and this is why. Because he knows that
nobody would just be in a kid's park walking around in circles, not an adult. This is it's crazy. It's always some information coming out of the UK or England, China. It's always something, including here in the United States. So it was really just all around the world, but more so often since the 2020s, 2000s, especially the 2020s, I would say, especially in the last 6 years, there has been so much information coming out that we did not know anything about. So much government conspiracies coming out. So much real information on these different conspiracies coming out. So much that we found out that our government is hiding from us, including the terrible things that they're doing to the people. And we're finding out that a lot of these government officials aren't even human. It's a lot of things that we're finding out in the 2020s. I hope everybody is safe. Hope everybody is preparing themselves and their family. Be ready. Be ready, my people. Be ready. Because when some shit go down, you best believe me, I'm going to be ready. Me and my family going to be ready. The OG community, I hope everybody out there is going to be ready. And if anybody out there has any information, any tactics that can help one of the other people here in the OG community be prepared and be ready for this, please speak up. Don't be quiet. That's what this platform is here for. That's what we're here for. To speak up, speak to each other, spread information. That's what we do here in the OG community. Let's get back to this video.
these things are getting loose from whatever they're doing, from wherever they're testing on them, or whatever they're getting into the local public. They come out at dusk in the evening times across the country and they wander around. Now people are mistaking them for like drunk people or like just like vagrants, or you know. But I'm telling you that this is real footage of a zombie. Okay. Now, it's almost like a public warning. Like, if you actually see the video before this one, there's a public announcement from a secret organisation that it gives you information about this virus outbreak in the UK. Now, I want to know what you think of it. Comments, I want shares, I want all of the information below. If you have them in your area, then comment below. Let us know what you think, because this is happening more and more, and we are getting sent more and more footage of this stuff. What is it? Like my source, that the noises it's making, he doesn't know what to make of it. He's in this area. I'm not going to give the area because it'll flood there. Like this is secret information. But he found another one of these things. What is going on?
Police in Texas are ready for a zombie outbreak. Are you? A woman visiting a courthouse in Burleson, Texas, says she found an official government pamphlet titled "Zombie Attack, Are You Ready?" The guide was displayed alongside legal documents, eviction notices, and other public service materials. Inside, the pamphlet includes evacuation routes, emergency survival plans, long-term supply lists, and step-by-step disaster response instructions. One line even warns, when they are hungry, they will not stop. However, this may not be as strange as it sounds. Government agencies have previously explained that zombie scenarios are sometimes used as a way to prepare the public for real emergencies. These can include disease outbreaks, mass panic, or other crisis situations that are harder to describe directly. By using a fictional scenario, officials can encourage people to think seriously about preparedness without causing fear. Some people joke that after watching shows like The Walking Dead, they already know how to survive. Others said the pamphlet is a smart way to get attention and promote emergency planning. If something like this really happened, would you be ready?
Can humans really turn into zombies? We all think zombies are just movie monsters, right? But what if I told you that there are conditions that could turn humans into something terrifyingly close? There's a parasite called Toxoplasma gondii. It's actually an infection that can control behavior. In animals, it makes rats completely out of fear, so honestly, they run towards predators, literally guiding them towards danger. Now, imagine what something like that could do to the human mind. The scary part is that scientists have actually found something like this, like a parasite in the human brain.
No, the scary part is people actually shave their eyebrows off and draw them on. That's a scary part. Not only that, come on, not judging, but the lashes. Come on now. The lashes. It's just too much. It's giving windshield wipers. Yeah, it's giving windshield wipers. And that ain't all that superficial. Come on. Shit, she might be a zombie.
People say it can mess with mood, mess with behavior, and in most cases, aggression. And if you add a fast-spreading virus, you get something zombie-like. And here's the scary part, certain parasites that attack ants actually have been adapted to warmer temperatures, so you know what that means. There's also like a type of fungi, and if they get to humans, just imagine what we would be looking like. What do you guys think?
At 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm scared to walk over there.
You're doing a Harlem Shake.
Now, you may have seen on the news about the heat wave and the heat map of the UK, where there's like amber extreme warnings and there's red extreme warnings. Now, I've seen a little glimpse of a different report from the BBC that was the report before the map got released, and it is behind me. And it is not about the heat. It is about the zombie outbreak in the UK. The map behind me was originally for the infected zones. This is where, when the outbreak happens, these are the zones where is the most likely to spread the quickest, the danger zones, basically. So let's find out whether you are in the red danger zone. Now look at the headline. Zombie infection shuts more than 500 schools in red warning. Now they're saying it's because of the heat, but it's not, is it? These are the areas where the apocalypse is hitting the zombie infection. Now Keir Starmer resigned just as this stuff started to leak. Now here, amber zone, Manchester, up to Manchester, up here, clearly the further north, it's just not going to spread, probably because of the population size. Down south, these are the hotspots. The biggest population, that is where the infected are going to spread the quickest. Which zone are you in? The schools, 500 schools ain't shut because of the weather. They're shut because there's a zombie outbreak in the UK.
What the hell?
Oh God, this, in case y'all haven't heard, it is July 12th, 2025. I'm in Ohio and it's 4:29 p.m. We, the United States, is in the middle of a zombie invasion. I'm laughing because it's terrifying. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's absolutely fucking terrifying. I'm not gonna say where or how or what, because TikTok
loves me so much that every time I put something out there that's, well, you know, interesting, they shut it down. So just go into that little search bar and type zombie. Please.
Hey. Thank you guys for sticking with me again. I love you guys here at the OG community and all the support you show me. You know it's my job to put these things together just for you. I hope you guys watch this all the way to the end. Until the next video, peace and love.